Soon for a commentary on the week that was from the man who's got an answer, or at least an opinion on everything, Dennis Miller. Next on HBO.
A few things in life are guaranteed. For one, there's a new movie every Saturday night on HBO.
That's a little premature.
No repeats.
Is that correct?
52 weeks a year.
Hit it!
Guaranteed.
Magic.
This week, the HBO original movie, Witch Hunt. Dennis Hopper.
Why go after magic?
Penelope Ann Miller.
Let's do it.
And Eric Bogosian.
I don't want them to miss the show.
It's nice to have one guarantee in life. A new movie.
That is what you want?
Every Saturday night.
That is what we want.
Guaranteed. On HBO.
Ding dong, the cannibal is dead. Don't get sloppy. I got rid of the Avion. Been drinking it for 3 years. The bastards never called me. I went to this company. All right. Nice to be here, kids. Let's see who fed it, who ate it this week. Jeffrey Dahmer, convicted of murder, necrophilia, cannibalism, sentenced to 15 consecutive life terms, is now officially down to 14. That's 14 for all of those. For those of you keeping score at home. As you all know, Jeffrey Dahmer was tenderized to death this week by a fellow prisoner, Christopher Scarver, a first-degree murderer. Evidently, Scarver told prison officials that he thinks he's the son of God. Well, if it were an elected position, he'd certainly be the front runner, huh? Dan Quayle is expected to make a full recovery after being treated for a blood clot in one of his lungs. His doctors told him to get plenty of bed rest and not blow soap bubbles for the next couple of weeks. It's not known if Quayle has had circulation problems in the past, other than the obvious one of being avoided at parties. Just teasing, Dan. If you're watching in the hospital, get well, because we need you back. Oh, God. You are the font of all humor. Well, this week, O.J. Simpson's attorney, Robert Shapiro, said he forgives the victim's family members for prejudging Simpson a killer. The victim's family returned a favor by forgiving Shapiro for being a shameless, arrogant, spin-doctoring media whore. You know, I thought he was cute at first, but this nitpicking's getting a little sickening, isn't it, huh? Did your guy do it or not? As Serbian forces have stepped up attacks on Bosnia, the United Nations, in effect, has given up on its efforts to uphold peace in that civil war. And in a related matter, the UN has officially changed its logo to a deer caught in the headlights. Philip Morris facing criticism this week that they are targeting youngsters to begin using smokeless tobacco. The cigarette maker denied the charges at a press conference where they introduced their latest product, Mighty Morphin Chewing Tobacco Pogs. You see the Star Trek special on CBS Wednesday night? They covered 30 years of the Star Trek phenomena. My, how the toupee styles have changed over the years, huh? The Supreme Court edited a federal law against child pornography this week, saying there must be proof that a defendant knew the nature of the material. Clarence Thomas did not write an opinion, but he did shout out, "Will everybody stop looking at me whenever they mention porno?" Don't you just love watching a guy like that squirm? Isn't it funny? I mean, how sometimes you hear a story like that and it warms your innards like a deliciously evil hot toddy. You know what they call that? Well, the Germans have a word for it. Pecs. No, actually, actually, it's called Schadenfreude. And while there's no literal translation in our language, loosely stated, it means the malicious enjoyment of another's misfortune. Leave it to our Teutonic friends, the Germans, to concoct an intricate glossary of pain terminology. You know, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but what is it in people that makes them happy somewhere under the social graces, under the upbringing, happy in a secret place to see hard times descend on others? And not just their enemies, but strangers, acquaintances, and even friends. Well, the truth be told, I believe we are all, oft-times, megalomaniacal, green-eyed monsters who think that there's a finite amount of success floating around in the universe, and who, like Miss Hathaway at the garter toss, believe that if we don't fight for our position, we will perpetually be left longing for our big piece of the score pie. Where would People magazine, The Star, and the National Enquirer be without Schadenfreude? Don't we read these rags so we can think to ourselves, I can't believe he got caught, or wow, my life could be a lot worse, or thank you, dear God, for not making me Mickey Rourke. And you know, it's just not common folk who dwell in it. You know who's knee-deep in Schadenfreude right now? George Bush with Clinton. You know, Bush was sitting down in Houston in a condo in his undies with a big joint watching C-SPAN. Barbara! Is this the sense of me, or did he just hire Gergen? Put that purple teddy on, baby. Bring me a Corona. Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is as old as the scriptures. Believe me, when the girls in the Red Sea Bowling League heard that Lot's wife had morphed into a pillar of salt, the deer-lick jokes flew. And the hottest new show place for Schadenfreude is the tabloid television shows, projectile gossiping disguised as journalism. You know, folks, hard copy is to journalism what Lieutenant William Calley was to thatched huts, all right? Let's be honest with each other. We don't frequent these shows because we think some information exchange of consequence will occur. We watch them to reassure ourselves that there are freaks out there who are forced to eat way more shit than we do. And when rumored troubles of the tabloid shows aren't enough, we dive into the verite human pain shows like Cops and Rescue 911 because it allows us to sit at home in a warm bed and revel in the fact that our face isn't being jammed down into that wet pavement by Officer Wedge Figgis of the Pensacola Police Department. We will take anybody's pain, anybody whose life is unraveling like a cheap Jamaican espadrille. Just get the camera on the sticks and take off the lens cap, baby. We need another hit. If that seems harsh to you, one way to keep your sanity the next time you're feeling shitty about not feeling shitty about somebody else feeling shitty is to remember that Schadenfreude cancels itself out because others feel it just as strongly about you. There's a massive common pool of ill will out there, and we all siphon off a bit of it and smuggle it out into the common yard like dirt in the prisoner's pants legs in The Great Escape. We might as well face the fact that we sometimes relish in the setbacks in other people's lives. We need to admit that the feeling has been built into the lining of the human heart from the clay model on, so that when we experience this imperfectly human joy at another's tale of woe, we won't feel freakish and broken. It might be nasty, unkind, brutish, But Schadenfreude is on the DNA map, folks, a familiar haunt on the double helix. It dwells there because in the grand scheme, you want to know that there's a buffer between you and the tater cellar. Hey, you might not be in a first-class cabin, but let's face it, it's a good feeling to know that everyone in steerage is going to have to wait until you get your ass in a lifeboat before they're even allowed up on deck. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know what you think, America. Give me a call at one... Thank you. Somebody... Did they hit it? I'm so lame. America, I want to know what you think. Give me a call at 1-800... I've got, like, the biggest dreadlock down my throat. Jesus. Give me a call at 1-800-hairball. No, 1-800-lactose. My guest tonight is a very funny man. He is also the Bob Vila of neurosis. Please welcome the star of HBO's Larry Sanders Show, Garry Shandling, folks. Garry. Great guy.
Thank you. Dennis. Now,
See the little pillow?
every time
Every time a friend succeeds, I die a little. Gore Vidal. You find any presence of Schadenfreude in your life, Gare?
Well, you know, first of all, I found it interesting that you refer to it always in the third person. You said we, you, us. So I don't know how you feel about it, because I always have a feeling that you love other people. You are knee-deep in other
I am in the
people's...
Marianas Trench of Schadenfreude.
Exactly. Yeah, I brought a list of your references with me, so I hope I can follow you along. What was that tater thing you said in the monologue?
Tater cellar.
Tater cellar.
That means that's like the lowest rung on the food
That
chain.
was funny.
So,
All right. There was a... I love you. I don't know. I don't always understand you, but I love you because of the warmth.
what's the fact?
Now listen, seriously, I was thinking I don't really think about other people's failures because I'm too consumed with my own. And I was really on the hoping to be on the show that was about narcissism, because I only think about my failure and how it relates to me and my career and what other people are thinking about it.
I'm not having a guest on the Narcissism Show.
Oh, it's just you.
Yeah.
and just Amir.
And good assist, because I think that was going to...
You know, I guess there are different kinds of Schadenfreude. There are so many different circumstances. What is so funny?
Because now I'm thinking I said it wrong. That's how narcissistic I am.
No, I thought at first you said Shatnerfreud, which I think is the fear of Patrick Stewart failing, or the hope that Patrick Stewart is failing. It doesn't really matter. This is HBO. And welcome to the HBO family.
Thank you, Gary.
By the way, we are up against the Weather Channel, so calm down. So now, listen. So let's examine. So I don't ever. I guess there are cases where I pull for someone's, not pull for someone's failure, but get a little tinge. If there's somebody who threatens me in my career who I feel is coming up behind me, who is sort of doing the same thing and doing it a little better than me. So let's, Carrot Top, for example.
I think...
I saw him on the Tonight Show pull out the bulimic toilet seat, and I thought, and it didn't go over, and I kind of got a little tinge. All right.
you know, I think we're all looking over our shoulder at the top.
Yeah, no, you have to. You have to, or over the top of your shoulder at the top. But really, we can edit that out, because thank God this isn't live. But it's probably in all, I think you probably feel with people who are in just the same field as you. When you said Jeffrey Dahmer was killed, I'm sure Charlie Manson went, all right, all right. Charlie Manson said, yes, I'm back on top. I'm the reigning nutcake. Now, I don't know that if you're somewhat enlightened, well, you could always slip. I'm sure when Jim Baker went to prison, the Dalai Lama said, yes! Another guy, Jim Baker, of course.
Well, is there anybody that you feel it about right now?
I feel it about Carrot Top, and I feel it about people in real life who, like, when I'm driving, just pass me in the car. When I see them get a speeding ticket down the block, I kind of get a little, there you go. That's what
You know, who I would think you would get a good dose of schadenfreude about is, I would take a guess at Kelsey Grammer. I would think Kelsey Grammer.
That is Frasier?
Yeah, Frasier, because I noticed that his show beat yours for the Emmy for Best Sitcom.
Right.
And now he's been, I don't know exactly what's happening, but it has something to do with him and one of the little chicks from Mothra or something. And
yeah, he has a
16-year-old lover. So
okay, so
I would think he would delight in that.
So he's got an Emmy.
Yeah.
And he had a 16-year-old girlfriend, right? So what's the bad thing that happened to him? No, I thought the concept was something bad. Bad has to happen to him.
We've got a phone call.
I'll tell you, I dated a girl in high school who dumped me for the football player. Now, let's say she got the clap. I would be pleased. Yeah. I would go, all right, it all comes around.
Well, cheerleaders try to get applause. It's a clap applause joke. Come on, lay off me. Where are we at? Christ, I got 3 cameras.
Are we taking phone calls?
Line 1, Mary from Dempseytown, Pennsylvania. Go ahead, Mary.
Yeah.
Is that near Angel Louis Firpo town?
Well, not quite. I live in Egypt.
What? You live in Egypt?
Yeah, you know, that place in Egypt.
All right.
Can you just go on to the next call?
Yeah.
You know, Mary, the call's breaking up.
Okay.
Mary,
now,
you know, we're going through a tunnel right now.
You feel fraud. Now listen.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. You don't want Mary.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, Princess of the Now.
I'm actually pulling for Mary's failure right now. That's the schadenfreude that I feel.
Line 3, we've got Howard from Gunter, Texas.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to say that where celebrities are concerned, at least, a lot of people like to see them fail because these people grow up wanting to be famous, and once they become famous, they seem to act like some type of royalty who doesn't have time for
assholes. They act like assholes.
Basically, they don't have time for autograph stickers or anything like that.
Never you.
Not this man.
But,
Never you.
Not this man.
Never you.
Not this man.
I think that they need a little bit less arrogance.
Gunter.
Cut him off.
I think they need a little bit less arrogance and more.
Excuse me. Gunter, you've mistaken us for a show that gives a shit.
Yeah.
All right. Line 4.
Now that I'm on HBO, I don't have time to talk to that man. I'm a big star. I'm on HBO.
Gunter.
I can't believe they only gave us 2 cameras, HBO.
You know he's getting it illegally, too. Gunter.
Gunter. I got to get an atlas and see if there is such a place. I say Gunter's his name.
Me, too.
Yeah.
And he's living down in South America.
He's living in Bob, Texas.
Mangala.
He's just confused.
All right. Line 4, we've got John. Now, would you want to get in on this conversation if you were a phone caller? Because we're just eviscerating people. They call, we shit on them, we get rid of them. But John's going to wait.
Those are my fans.
We've got line 4, Johnny from Rockford, Illinois. John, go ahead.
How you doing, Dennis?
See,
What's happening, John?
Can handle.
Not a lot. Good. Dennis, do you think that the comedy clubs are dying because of the political correctness in this society? It seems like a young, talented comic that gets up on stage, does a joke mildly distasteful, the politically correct cows in the audience.
You know, John, I think they're dying because audiences are getting stupider. Take care. Clear? Boom. Right. Line 2, we got Jack from Long Island. Go ahead, Jackie.
Yo, Dennis, nice show. Listen, what's your opinion of college professors who get their rocks off humiliating students? And what recourse would you take for that student if you were that student?
There are.
You better watch what you say. You're going to be called as an accessory to murder here. What, Doug, have you had a run-in with a prof lately? Indiana Jones put you down or something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, big time.
What happened, babe? Lay it on me.
Well, it had to do with his speech. I had told her what the topic of my speech was going to be. It happened to be on Ralph Nader, and she felt that that was inappropriate. Actually called him a bleeding heart liberal and refused to hear what I had to say and turned it into a complete debacle in the class.
Debacle. I see some erections.
Cut him off.
No, he was good. We've got a kid. We've got a kid here we can help, for God's sake, Gary. We've both lived a little.
You're right.
This
Come on,
kid's
Gary.
in trouble. He's having erection problems since the incident.
You got that right.
Well, listen,
Here's a little tip for you. I used to, in high school, for the spelling bee, used to slip in dirty words and just claim to be a bad speller. So they'd go, spell disestablishment. Disestablishment. M-A-S-T-U-R-B-A is disestablishment. T-I-L-N. Disestablishment. And then they'd go, no. And I go, oh, I failed spelling, didn't I?
All right. Do we have time for another call? No? We got a split? I have to wrap up here, and I'm going to do the big screen. You going to stay? Can you stay through the end?
Yes, I'm staying.
You going to watch? All right. Gary Shandling, folks. Give him a hand. Well, thanks, Gary.
Good, Dennis.
Want some water? What have we learned from tonight's little presentation? We've learned that under the thin crust of social convention is a misanthropic ogre that pulls its lips up in a reptilian parody of joy every time the prom queen gets knocked up and goes to live in a trailer park with the clod she jilted for you, who was a great high school quarterback, but is now the beer-bellied porn addict with the job skills of Goober Powell. Underneath the thin coat of exterior latex we call civilization, we are still a pack of baboons who howl with laughter when the head baboon falls out of the tree. We're competitive animals, and while it's good to get away from the lion, it's even better when the monkey next to you stumbles, gets caught from behind, and disemboweled. Fuck it, who wants pie? I'll be right back, okay? Thank you. If you're washed up and you know it, clap your hands. If you're... Hillary Clinton put a star on top of the nation's Christmas tree in Washington, D.C. this week. Hillary said, you know, from this height, I can see Marion Barry buying a doobie on 14th Street. Here we see Chelsea Clinton playing the favorite aunt in Washington's ballet version of the Nutcracker. The role of the Nutcracker this year, of course, will be played by Newt Gingrich. Well, the Republicans are back in power. Look for renewed funding for the Super Collider project. Hi, kids. I'm Governor Pete Wilson. If you want toothpaste, show me your green cards. Doctors say that a baby born on a TWA flight en route to Orlando is doing just fine. TWA says they're proud the baby was born on their watch and then proceeded to charge the joyous family an extra $450 for the tiny unticketed passenger. Mike Sullivan, the head of the Wisconsin Department of Corrections, announces the winner in Wisconsin Lotto's How Long Will It Take for Somebody to Waste Dahmer contest. Mr. Shapiro, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being really unbelievably fucking guilty. 10-year-old, I don't have to play. I don't want to be a juror. 10-year-old Taylor Agisti played Christmas carols at San Francisco's Grand Hyatt Hotel for the graduates of this year's Santa class, said little Taylor afterwards. You know what I want for Christmas? I'll tell you what I want for Christmas. I want someone to explain to this room full of jagoffs how to tip a piano player, all right? I don't care what you're in the middle of. We've got marital problems, Luther. Dr. Bilecki is here to help us. The future farmers of America elected their first ever black president this week. 20-year-old Corey Flannery of Chicago issued a statement of cooperation with all corn, wheat, soybean, and dairy farmers. He then told cotton farmers to kiss his ass. Here we see U.S. Trade Representative Mickey Cantor carefully avoiding stepping in bullshit during an interview on Capitol Hill this week. Well, it's been 7 years, so Secretary of State Warren Christopher returned to his home planet to get laid this week. Here we see Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin clearing out the West Bank. And now that the Serbs have seized power in Bosnia, UN Secretary General Put-Off Gali arrived for negotiations this week. R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company plans to market a smokeless cigarette next year, and they are also promising smokers it will produce a tumorless cancer. Good work, boys. All right, we've got two for this next one. Petey the polar bear played in the waters of the Central Park Zoo this week, but it was just no use. He was overwhelmed by the nihilistic realization that he and his partner, Ginzy, were merely two separate beings randomly thrown together and consigned to a hellish existence of boredom and captivity in a universe devoid of meaning. This morbid thought obsessed the angst-filled creature, filling his waking hours with a sickening dread that was at odds with his seemingly serene countenance and playful demeanor. Or, I love my ball. Good one?
That's a good joke.
You delighted in my success.
That is a good joke.
You're a good guy. Heidi Fleiss was convicted of pandering today. She could receive up to 11 years in prison, but I'm thinking most men out there are hoping she'll be sentenced to community service. Or, I love my balls. That's the menschiest thing I've ever seen, man. Here we see Bill Cosby listening intently for another product endorsement offer. Unable to handle the pressure of the upcoming Christmas season, Santa Claus let off a little steam at the North Pole Holiday Inn Lounge last week. Klaus reportedly had several Mai Tais and took a swing at a patron who taunted him by repeatedly calling him Saint Dick. And boy, Louis Malle looks like shit, doesn't he? You know, actually, I did do a little modeling when I was younger. And in Washington, D.C. this week, a group of tourists just happened to be walking by the base of the steps at the Capitol building when Attorney General Janet Reno's skirt was blown up by a gust of wind. Bit player Demi Moore gives a thumbs up to the media after attending a screening of Dennis Miller's latest movie, Disclosure. Man, the realtor told me this apartment was near the airport, but this is fucking brutal. They sunk our battleship. Look at that bailiff. Thin, weak, sickly. I'll bet he needs a doctor. And finally, you want lies with that, sir? Guess what, folks? That's the news, and I am out here. Gary Sanders. For Benito. For Khalid, Hi, I'm Dennis Miller. Join me, won't you please, on the next Dennis Miller Live, when I'll be talking about a topic straight from everyday headlines. Anger in America. There'll be loads of fun, so... Hey, what are you fucking looking at, man? off me. You want a piece of me, Jagoff? Mother, you get out of my commercial.